Okay, so that's the photos of the year. Never really take enough, but there we go. So the sheep, we've cut back on numbers. We had too many. We had brilliant lambing though, loads of lambs, as you can see from this field full of sheep here in May. We did get tighter grass because of the cold spring, but fantastic crop of lambs. But I've cut back on numbers, just trying to cope with it over the summer with so many sheep. It's been tough, so we've mated 80 ewes and 15 new lambs this year. Everything else sort of went to plan. We bought a ram, we sold ewes with lambs. Didn't make massive money on those, but lambs sold quite well. Up to sort of £125 for lambs in August, September. I'm not sure what the prices are now, but I've got 30 left to go, so hopefully they'll be okay. The pigs, again, we have way too many pigs. We had 3 litters this year, which really, that's one more than we should have. We ended up with 27 piglets. This sow farrowed outside in September. We had beautiful weather in September, and she could have gone inside, but she did it outside. We still got 12 left going through the winter, which is too many. We ended up selling a few at market, which was £70, and they were 90 kilos, so we lost money on those. Bees, brilliant year on bees. Really pleased with the bees this year. The weather was almost perfect for making honey in July. This is a swarm that we caught in June. Caught 2 swarms this year, so ended up with 9 hives and 3 nukes. And as you can see from this photo, they are full going into winter, and the winter's been mild so far. So this is the garden. We set the garden up as a no dig this year. Fantastic, brilliant thing. I've watched a few YouTube videos on it. We lay down cardboard, and then we've put compost on top and wood chip pathways, and it's all our own compost, and we put it on pretty thick because we had loads of it, and it's been the best thing we've ever done in the garden. It saves so much time. We have been so busy as well in the garden with everything else that the garden has lacked our attention a bit, but it's been brilliant, no dig. Also made some biochar in the spring, and I've seen that on YouTube as well. First time I've done that. So I've always got piles of trimmings from the hedges, which I leave for 12 months to dry out, and the birds nest in it every summer. And then when we get to end of February, March, when it finally dries up a little bit, we set fire to it. But this year, once it got down to embers, I sort of piled it all up, and then got a IBC full of water and dumped it on top, and that turns it to biochar. I mix that with the compost and put it in the garden, and I'm going to put some in the polytunnel as well this year. Don't really know if it's making any difference, but according to all the science, it should do. So we had 2 piles like that. The boys, well, they were locked down in until April. They didn't have any school for a couple of months, so they set about making this what we ended up calling the cluck wagon. And they bought 50 chickens themselves, and they've looked after them themselves as well. I helped them build it a little bit, but they did most of it themselves, just from mostly stuff we had lying around. Chickens are now in the polytunnel for the winter, and the boys are selling eggs around the village as well, and they've done a really good job of it, so really pleased with the way that's gone. I'm not sure that they are going to keep it up for next year, but it's certainly a good experience for them all. Hopefully they think it's worthwhile. Okay, so there's no photo of ash dieback, but we've got that as well really badly. That brings me on to YouTube. We're up to 634 subscribers. I think 600 of them come from just that one lambing video with over 100,000 views. I think I got 12 people subscribed that actually do watch my videos, and thanks very much for that. Although mostly we just do it for ourselves. It is a bit of fun if people watch it and comment on it. So just a rundown on stuff I didn't take photos of. Obviously combat games, really busy all summer. Really busy July and August. The campsite reopened, Jack was there, he did that all on his own, did a brilliant job. I only got up there in the evening, some days I didn't even get up there at all, and he kept the compost toilets topped up and checked people in and sorted everybody out if there were any problems. And he did the foot golf there as well, and it was perfect weather for the foot golf. Hog roasts, well, carnivals were cancelled and weddings were cancelled, which was just as well in the summer because we were just so busy anyway. We did a few hog roasts at the campsite. That went well. Obviously I keep rain charts and keep an eye on the temperature and everything, and this is just averages, so very cold and wet start to the year. April was the driest April we've ever had, then May was the wettest May we'd ever had. July we had a really hot and sunny spell in the middle. We made some hay and the bees went crazy and made about 80 kilos of honey, which I took off. August, yeah, it was cool and dry. It was just perfect for the foot golf. Then we had a hot spell in September, and again the bees went crazy on the ivy honey, which filled up that. And then October, November, December have just been warm. They've been a bit damp, but it's, you know, grass growing all autumn and into the winter. It's lovely weather at the moment. Anyway, that's 2021. So thanks for watching this far, and if you have, please leave a comment, and I will see you directly.